Hey guys, what is up? Richard here. Today I'm giving you guys an update video on my computer that I built a few weeks back. Um, I've done quite a few upgrades since I got it. First thing, if you watched my last video when I showed you my build, my initial build, once I did it, and I think I recorded that video 1 or 2 days after I actually built it, so everything wasn't up and working properly yet. And I was using that TV right there, and it was not the greatest. Even though that was a 22-inch LED TV, for some reason with HDMI, with my graphics card and everything, it just looked awful. For whatever reason, the native on that screen is 1280 by 720. It's a 720p monitor, which would have been fine for me. But for whatever reason, when I would go to select that in the NVIDIA control panel, because I do have a GeForce graphics card, when I went to control that in the NVIDIA control panel to change my resolution, and I put it on the native, and all the icons and everything down here at the bottom, they were all moved off the screen. It was awful. Nothing fit right, so I had to make a slightly smaller custom resolution so it would fit, and which in turn made a really awkward resolution, and so the picture quality on it was awful. I mean, it wasn't the worst ever. It was definitely at least 480, but it definitely was not in high definition. And so that's why I opted to get this. This is a 20-inch Acer monitor, LED backlit, 12 million to 1 contrast ratio, DVI, and VGA. I got it for about $100 on Newegg, and that was a great deal. I love it. It looks so much clearer and crisper than the other monitor does. Now, I mean, it is 2 inches smaller than the other one, but really that's fine. I'm alright with that. You may notice that the cage around my external hard drive is not actually put on. That is my Western Digital 2TB external hard drive. I took that off mainly because I've heard a lot of things on the internet about how the Western Digital drives, they don't have a fan or anything back there, and they get kind of hot, and this frame, even though it's supposed to be able to disperse the heat properly, I've heard lots of rumors that it doesn't do it that well. So what I've decided to do, I've taken the outer case off to expose it. That way it gets proper airflow. And I will probably end up taking it out of that external enclosure, considering I never really need 2 terabytes to take around to another computer. That's not really a big deal. So what I will probably end up doing is taking that drive out of there and buying another SATA cable for my computer and just popping that 2 terabyte in there and giving me some extra storage, because as of right now I only have 500 gigabytes, so that will definitely be a boost. Anyway, some of the new parts I put in, you probably can't see them too well because of the awful glare off my window, but there is, if you see that orange cable right there, I bought a SanDisk ReadyCache caching SSD, which I can show you guys here on the screen real quick. It tells the computer to cache to that solid state, which means you'll get a much better performance overall. So that's really helpful, and it was only about $50 for a 32 gig ReadyCache with the software. So that's actually really good. It basically gives you the same boot time and process applications a lot faster as you would get from a normal solid state without paying out the butt for it. Sorry about the ding. Anyway, so yeah, I got that. I also got a Wi-Fi card in the back there. I was using my old laptop down there. Probably can't see it, it's too dark. You can see the stickers. There it is. I was using that for a wireless adapter for the first few weeks because I had forgot to buy one, and I did not have any money left over until now to actually go back and buy it. So I got a Wi-Fi card in there, so now I don't need to use my old laptop for that anymore. And the last thing I got with this upgrade was this. This is the Razer Black Widow Elite Edition, or no, I think it's the Expert Edition. I'm not sure. I have the box over there somewhere. I'll put it in the description. Great mechanical gaming keyboard. I absolutely love it. The tactile feedback, listen to this. I love it. It has the Cherry MX Red switches behind it, so they give you that nice tactile feedback, and still get that nice click sound. That I mean, maybe I'm the only one that likes that click sound, but whatever. This keyboard also has 5 programmable macro keys. This whole keyboard in general is completely reprogrammable. You can go through and change every single key. So if I wanted to, I can change the L key to the G key. So every time I push the L key, it does the G key input, vice versa for every single key on the keyboard. It comes with software that you actually download off of Razer's website, right here. Well, that's not their website, but that's the software. That will allow you to reprogram all the keys, including your macros, which you can set to either launch a program, run a script on your computer, use them in games. You can set up multiple profiles for each one. That way, like, say if you're doing, I don't know, Photoshop or something, and there's a button you push a lot, you can program that, or there's a combination of buttons you push a lot, I guess you could say, to like change your brush and its size and stuff like that. You could program a whole script of things to one macro button, and then instead of having to go back and do that every time, you just push, say for instance, M5, macro 5, and it will automatically go through and do that. So there's pretty much endless possibilities. Sorry, tongue twister. Anyway, great keyboard overall. It comes with a gaming mode, where if I turn that on by holding down function and pressing F11, you'll see that green light right there, which has a G in the middle of it. You probably can't tell too well, but that light comes on, and that turns off the Windows key. That way you don't accidentally hit that in game. And it also turns off this little options, I think that is, shuts off that options key. So now if I press function G again, and if I push the Windows key, boom, the Windows comes up, and the options, I don't even know what that does. So overall, really great keyboard. It has a really nice weight to it. It's nice and glossy. I don't know exactly how much this weighs, but it's nice and sturdy. It's not like a flimsy membrane keyboard that costs you $10. This is great. Now, the only downfall, which I wish I would have read into before I bought it, because I did research this one a little bit, but considering that Razer makes the same keyboard, just different levels, and sometimes on websites they're not necessarily labeled correctly, or accurately rather. So I thought this one was completely backlit. Turns out it's not. Now, that would have been great to have, but I'm not really that disappointed about it. It is still a great product. I mean, you get that little light on there, which you can turn on and off. If you hold down function and hit the F12, there's a pulse mode, which I think it's on now, but we're not going to wait for it to start. Oh, there it goes. The camera wants to focus. Yep, see? If I push it again, now it's off. There's low, medium, high, and then the next one, dim, or pulse. So I just leave it on high. Anyway, I believe that's about it. Overall, great keyboard, nice glossy finish. Has rubber feet on the bottom of it to keep it from moving around. Comes with these cool Razer stickers. So yeah, and watch out for my next video, because I will probably be doing one on my Galaxy S. Just flashed Jelly Bean to it, so I will probably be showing you guys how to do that. Responds great, love it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.